What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gamers Be Like. I'm Bond, and with me I got Legacy
Yo.
to unbox the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Mini Classic Edition. Is that the full name?
Sure. Or you could just call it SNES.
Or SNES? It's always a SNES when I was little.
Mini
This thing
Super.
came up today, or Friday the 29th worldwide, I think. And it's pretty much out of stock everywhere. But they promise to be making more in the coming weeks and months.
Well, yeah, it was definitely a lot more than the NES, but still nowhere near enough for them to actually have stock, for days or whatever.
Yeah. So let's just get right into this. Oh snap.
I'm actually interested to see this too because you have the UK one. It looks completely different from the US one.
Bam. It's bent in the corner.
Yeah. I was hoping mine wouldn't have that and it didn't. Best Buy did a good job.
So yeah, there we go. This is the European version. I'll get pictures up on the screen somewhere for the American version, but obviously me living in the UK, I have the European version with the multicolored buttons instead of just purple. What we got on the back? Shiny box. That's a lot of games. 21 didn't sound like a lot until I saw these pictures.
Yeah.
Now it's like, damn, how am I going to find time to play 21 games? Alright, how do we get into this? Like this. So we have an operations manual. Does your operations manual look different too? Because that's not how your one looks.
Yeah.
Wow. Went all out.
I think ours has color on it. Like, not completely, but it's not just, like, white with
I got 300
black
platinum
writing.
points for my Nintendo. Figure out how to use those later. We have a cable. Ooh, controller.
Were they always that small? That's what I'm saying. It's so small.
No, I think our hands just got bigger.
Maybe. It felt so weird. Like, it feels like I wouldn't even be able to play anything for a couple hours. It's way too small.
It'll be interesting, that's for sure. This connection is the same as the one on the Wiimote. I wonder if you could plug these into a Wiimote and use it as a controller for like virtual console games.
Maybe. Well, I think they also said the NES controllers have the same plugs, right? You could use the NES ones. Yeah.
Yup. Got another controller. So you get two controllers this time around instead of just one. They're exactly the same. We have a HDMI cable, so we can play them in glorious HD, and a micro USB power. It's pretty standard. Won't bother unwrapping those. Here's the
Wait, your system didn't come with an actual power supply outlet thing?
Nope.
Oh.
Did yours?
Yeah, it's like a little black box that you plug in that USB thing into.
Oh snap! You can.
Well, I didn't even try mine yet. I wonder if that actually does something, or if that's just there.
I wonder if that'd be sweet if that's actually the power button.
Well, yeah.
And then that's a reset button. The eject doesn't work though, that's just static.
Yeah.
Obviously that flap doesn't go down. It's got a rating on the back. It's a console. Got a fuzzy rating? Like what? I guess because there's games inside it.
Well, yeah.
Alright, and then this part comes down somehow. There we go. And that's where you plug the controllers in. Damn, this thing is way tiny as hell.
Yeah.
Like, you see it in the pictures of people holding it like this, and you're like, oh man, that's small. And until you get it, you realize like how small this thing actually is.
So since you don't have that power thing, you have to plug it in directly to the TV, I guess.
Or I mean, I have many of those power adapters, USB to mains.
Oh, okay.
You get them. Yeah, I have loads of them kicking around, so I'd either do that or just plug it into the TV or something to supply USB power.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's basically it. But it does come with 21 games. I'll list those off real quick. We have Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Final Fantasy 3. Yeah. Star Fox, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, Donkey Kong Country, Secret of Mana, F-Zero, Super Castlevania 4, Super Mario Kart, The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar, which is 8 games in one, Kirby's Dream Course, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Contra 3, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Earthbound, and Super Punch-Out! So, there's a shitload of games.
Did you read that extra game?
What extra game?
Star Fox 2?
Star Fox 2, yeah. Apparently that's really shit.
Well, I think that's the reason why it never came out, right? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that's
probably.
what I heard.
Yeah,
So
no, the reason I heard it never came out was that by the time, because I spent so much time developing it, by the time it would have been ready to come out, the N64 would have been either out or getting ready to come out, and it would have been too outdated. So I'm not sure why in 2017 they didn't think it would be outdated still, but whatever. Well, Star Fox never really appealed to me either, though, so I'm sure Star Fox fans will love it for, just to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and your one has the same games, but the Japanese one has variations in the games. I think there's like 5 ones that they have that we don't, and then 5 that we have that they don't, or something like that.
Yeah.
They basically swapped some, which is a little weird, but yeah, and it costs, well, if you can find one, it costs anywhere over here between like £60 and £80, depending on the retailer. And then what is it, $80 in America, Legacy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's about it. You got 2 controllers on a console and 21 games, and an HDMI cable, a micro USB, and some instructions. But let us know in the comments below if you managed to get one, and if you did, what game are you most looking forward to playing first on it? And I mean, even if you didn't, which game from Super Nintendo days do you guys have the fondest memories of? And we'll see you guys in another video.